cashier to help out my single mom. My dad ran away, so I knew I needed to step up. But on my first day, a man in a mask and firearm stormed in at 2 a.m. He yelled, "Hand over the money," and I immediately knew I wasn't getting paid enough for this. My hands trembled with fear. Arm under the desk. But then he immediately gave me back everything except one single $50 bill. I was still shaking when he lowered his firearm. "I'm sorry, but it's my son's 16th birthday in a few days. I haven't seen him since he was a baby, so I want to send the $50 to his mom, and maybe she can pass it on to him. That's why I'm doing this." I felt bad, so I replied, "I'm sure his son would appreciate that." But then the man instantly hung his head. "That boy is the only reason I keep trying in this life. Maybe one day I'll find him, and he'll be open to accepting me as his dad." I saw tears form in his eyes, and a strange feeling hit my chest as I thought about how the police were coming. I told him I was 15, just like his son, and didn't have a dad either. And most nights I still sat on the porch waiting for him to come back. His lips trembled as he nodded and went to leave. But when he turned around, I noticed a few strands of ginger hair sticking out from the bottom of his mask. I told myself it couldn't be him, but still called out, "Wait!" The man turned, and I asked him if he has a scar on his knee. "How do you know that?" he replied. I felt tears forming as I asked if his son was named Michael. His mouth flew open and he nodded. I gripped my head. "I'm Michael." The man immediately pulled off his mask, and that's when police walked in. They cuffed him and started walking him out, and tears fell from his eyes. I knew I couldn't let this happen, and immediately ran over the counter, my heart pounding. "I clicked the alarm on accident," I yelled to the officers. "He's not here to rob me." They looked at me, looked at the man, and I pulled a picture from my wallet. The only picture I had of me and my dad. The man in front of me looked just like the man in the picture. The officers took one look at it, nodded, and left. I cried staring at him, and suddenly felt my throat closing. "Dad." His lip quivered as he gripped my shoulder. "Son." We pulled each other into a hug and sobbed. I found my dad when he tried to rob me. I was